What's up, guys? Dave Deferred here at Final Expense Agent Mentor for a unannounced live stream training on a brand new lead program that I am just rolling out regarding new and exclusive Final Expense Facebook leads. So I've got my desktop here, and I'm going to jump right in and go ahead and start telling you more about how these leads work. So let's get going. All I got to do is just figure out how to get this bad boy started. Perfect. All right. So, as I just described, my name is David Deferred, owner and operator of Final Expense Agent Mentor at feagentmentor.com. And today, I am announcing a new Final Expense Facebook lead program that I'm offering both to my mentorship agents as well as agents who aren't associated or not contracted with my agency. I've been working on these leads for quite a while, and now I've gotten to the point of being ready and capable of rolling out the program to get them started. So let's talk about the overview of what we're going to review today. So first of all, I'm going to tell you exactly how these Facebook leads work. They're a little unique as to the way Final Expense internet leads are developed, but are very cool, very effective, and I think you'll like how they actually are displayed to the prospect, especially relative to different kinds of leads that are out there. We're going to go and show you again how they actually look in action. I'm going to actually peel back the layer of the onion and let you take a look at what kind of information your prospect's going to be seeing when they submit their information on a Facebook lead. Thirdly, we're going to talk about the advantages of Facebook leads relative to other kinds of leads, more specifically direct mail and telemarketing leads. Then we're going to go into details about order volume pricing, volume of leads you can buy, credit terms, if you get a bad lead, how that works, and so on, and related issues. Then I'm going to talk about bonuses for placing an order today. So if you are interested in buying, hopefully you're going to sweeten the deal a little bit with some free stuff to give you. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about a new deferred cost lead program that I'm rolling out for select agents and just give you a little taste of how that works and what you can do if you're interested in using the Facebook leads for the deferred cost program. So, how do the Facebook leads work? It's very simple. If you have any familiarity with Facebook, the ads are displayed on the newsfeed section of Facebook. So if you pop open your mobile phone and you're scrolling through the updates newsfeed section, there are ads that are displayed. You probably already see them. Certainly is the case no matter if you're on Facebook or if you're on mobile phones or whether you're on desktops, you're going to see ads. And so we specifically place our ads on the newsfeed. And in exchange, what we do is we target your typical Final Expense demographics. Our setup is for 55 and olders who are under $50,000 in household income. And what's cool about the lead is that the copy is extremely specific. We'll get more into this later, but it's very specific as to what the person is getting involved in regarding a burial insurance quote. So, without further ado, let's take a look at exactly how the ad looks, because you probably will like it overall. All right, so let's take a look at the Facebook leads in action. So this is the sample lead that we're using for an agent in New Jersey. You can look right there at the top. The copy says funerals are a very difficult time for any family. We can help you come up with a plan to cover your funeral costs so you don't have to. And the headline of the article says burial insurance plans for New Jerseyans. And so what these people do is they click right down here. I don't know if you can see, but it says get quote kind of in the lower right hand corner. Once they click that, they're taken to this page. It's a little hard to read, but it says free burial insurance quote. Below it, it says get coverage made specifically for you. You don't need a medical exam. We won't deny you due to health reasons. Our plans are affordable from almost any income. And if you're between the ages of 45 and 85, these plans are for you. And then they click get quote and finally are taken to a page where all of their information is pre-populated with the exception of the street address. Their email, their date of birth, their city and state is already included, and all the client has to do is just input their street address and their phone number in order to complete and submit the information requested. And we require all of this to be filled out so that when you get the lead, you're not shortchanged and only have an email or shortchanged and only have a phone number. So that's what's so cool about it is we get lots of information and we limit what they have to put in, the prospect has to put in, to make it a lot easier for them to submit the actual lead. So what are the advantages of using a Facebook final expense lead over other lead options? So first of all, the biggest advantage in my opinion is very specific ad copy. You know exactly what they're going to get into, you know exactly their reading and how it works. And look, if you've ever worked leads in the final expense business, there's lots of leads that are unspecific, that don't have much in the way of clarity. These, as you've just reviewed, these people know exactly what they're getting into, which means you're going to convert more people who are actually interested in buying life insurance for burial reasons versus thinking it's a free government program. The turnaround is crucial here. You're going to get leads starting to drip in literally 2 days after you submit your order. That's awesome. And that's compared to weeks with telemarketing leads and even up to a month with direct mail. And the lead quality is comparable to direct mail as well as the pricing. I've been in a lot of homes, as I'll describe, that submitted these Facebook leads, and they're the same kind of people you would get back that are direct mail leads. So let's talk a little bit about that. Bottom line, there's not much difference between the direct mail quality relative to the Facebook lead quality. You're talking to basically the same low-income people that just have smartphones instead of the flip phones we're so used to. And in fact, there was a deal I sold a couple of weeks ago. I had saw her 2 years ago. Actually sold her buddy that was living with her, but it's the same typical final expense person living in a pretty horrible house, to be honest with you. She just happened to have a nice smartphone with Facebook. And I would say that to some extent there was maybe a cut above or 2 cuts above your typical final expense prospect. It's not that much better, but it's a noticeable difference. I don't think we're getting the very, very, very low income prospects. We're getting like a cut or 2 above, which is a good thing, I think. I've personally sold on the first batch of Facebook leads I purchased. I sold 7 applications out of 30 leads, which is rock solid. Main benefits here, nobody thought it was free government insurance. I didn't have to dance around the fact that these people thought they were getting something for free. Everybody knew I was there. Very important. They were actually interested to buy burial insurance. It was crazy. And the truth is, I only set appointments over the phone to see these people. I did not door knock any of them. And I know I could have sold more than what I had set with. So I imagine there was more deals in those, but honestly, I didn't work hard enough to get all of them out of there. So let's summarize working Facebook final expense leads. So if you buy a batch of leads, you start getting leads 1 to 2 business days after you place your order. Again, super fast turnaround. If you want leads quickly, this is perfect for you. The lead quality is comparable to direct mail leads. If you think of direct mail, the reason it's so good is because it takes a level of engagement, forethought, and pondering in order to submit the lead. Nobody puts a gun to their head or forces them like that's sometimes with telemarketing leads. Same thing with these leads. These people have the option to click on the lead. There's no shenanigans. They know it's about a quote. They have multiple abilities to click off of the ad, and they go ahead and submit the quote anyway. So it's a pretty strong quality lead. So if you like direct mail, you're going to find these leads are very comparable in quality. You get the leads typically the same day they were generated. So we're talking about fast turnaround, which is so awesome. Man, you can contact these people the same day that they send this form in. It's crazy. And you can target down to specific zip codes and then exclude zip codes and counties you do not want to target. So I've got a guy right now in Phoenix who's targeting just 10 zip codes. In Phoenix, he's getting 2 deals or 2 leads a week. 2 leads a day pretty consistently. And the bottom line is if you're looking for high quality leads quickly without the heavy upfront investment direct mail campaigns require, this program is perfect for you. So that's what's great about it. If you like the idea of direct mail, but you don't want to put out several $1,000s and you want leads quickly, you want them now, and you want good quality too, this is perfect. This is exactly what you want without the headaches of a large upfront investment. So let's talk details on pricing and ordering. The minimum order is 10 leads. Typically take 1 to 2 leads a day to be dripped to you. We don't give them to you in one big batch. We just update a spreadsheet that we designed for you. All the information is there. We will credit leads only if the lead is generated 50 miles outside of your area, if the lead indicates his age is greater than 85 years old, or if the lead provides both a bad phone number and no home address. So for example, if it's P.O. Box and there's no phone number, we're going to credit for that. If it's a bad phone number but there's an address on there, we're not going to credit you for that because you can door knock those people. The one thing I will say that we will credit you for is if it's a duplicate lead within 60 days. That's something we will credit you for that's not listed here. And details on pricing, the lead cost is $35 per lead. And if you order 20 leads or greater, the per lead cost you is $30 a lead, and that's $100 in savings relative to what you would pay without the discount. And there's a link below. It's not there quite yet, but I'm going to put it there in just a second, where once you click the link, it'll take you to the web page. Actually, I think it already is there. You'll see the PayPal page. You'll probably see this video list on it eventually if it's not already there. Select your order size, make the payment. You'll be redirected to a landing page to submit the details of your order afterwards. So we want to spice up the deal a little bit since I'm rolling this out to get more interest in people who might be interested in buying. So when you place an order of 20 or greater, not only are you going to get the $100 discount, but you're going to get the following free bonuses. First of all, you're going to get my ebook version of my best-selling book, The Official Guide to Selling Final Expense Insurance. This is normally a $20 value. I'm going to send it to you for free in an ebook format. Number two, you're going to get free access to my final expense carrier review videos. These are private videos that are not available publicly. I usually give them as a bonus with other programs like buying my book, but you get it for free. So if you ever wondered what the best final expense carriers are out there and wanted to learn the pros and the cons of working with them, this is a great bonus added on that normally you have to spend money on something else to get access to. This is totally free to you. And then lastly, you get $50 off any of my other final expense training courses, like my Sales Training Mastery or my Appointment Setting Mastery programs. You buy those, we'll refund $50 of that back to you or credit it back to you as our way of saying thank you for purchasing these Facebook leads. And look, this is not something that's going to be left on indefinitely. In advance, if you're watching this down the line, this video should be on YouTube for a long time. If this offer is expired by then, you cannot gain access. I'm sorry. This is something I'm really pushing out the door to get interest in immediately. I may let this go for a while, may not, I don't know. But if I've decided to end it, you know ahead of time that this was something with an expiration date, and I apologize ahead of time. Lastly, before we wrap up and tell you how to take the next steps, I do want to mention a new deferred cost lead program. Essentially, what we're doing using the Facebook lead generation program is deferring the cost of the leads generated for 17 days for select agents, allowing you the opportunity to work your leads before paying. So if you're looking for a way to improve your cash flow and not pay for leads even immediately, this is perfect. And this is something where we're looking to work with agents who work within the mentorship program. So if you're listening to this, you work with me, get with me, I'll give you more information. If you don't work with me, but you're interested and you're thinking, hey, I'd like the opportunity to use this program, this is something that would be great, that will give you much better cash flow than having to put any money out up front. And all you have to do is put a small non-refundable down payment, which is ends up applying towards your leads anyway in order to start this program. If you're interested in any of this, contact me. If you go to my website, go to the contact box for more information. And so here's the next step. If you're ready to place an order of Facebook leads, click the link below in order to select, should take you to the Final Expense Internet lead page. There should be a PayPal button there. Select the size of the order you want, 10, 20, 30 leads are the order sizes at the moment. And then just buy it via PayPal. You don't need a PayPal account. You can process it with your debit or credit card just fine. And once you do that, you'll be automatically redirected to a lead page that you need to fill out the information to let us know where and which zip codes or counties you want to target. If you're interested in the deferred cost program, go to the webpage, feagentmentor.com/contact. Fill the submission form out. I will get back to you within 24 or 48 hours with more information. And I want to thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this ad hoc, all of a sudden live stream here. And hopefully you guys think this is as cool as I do. And if I can do anything for you, just drop me a line. Otherwise, you guys have a great day, and we will see you soon. Take care.